Hi there, my name is Glenn Monroe and I'm the owner of Brain Diesel, and today I want to talk to you about the QAT, the Quick Access Toolbar. This is a feature that Microsoft gave us in 2007 when they took away the old button bars and they gave us the ribbons instead, but you couldn't customize the ribbons. So to keep people from complaining, they gave us the QAT, which is in the upper left-hand corner, all these little buttons. And the idea behind it was, here's some stuff, the most common features will make it really easy to find. But for common features like save and undo, they made the buttons this big and put them way up here. It's like, I don't get it. Like, why would we want to have them way up here if they're the most common features? So I'm not a fan of the Quick Access Toolbar overall. But you can do some things with it that are very, very cool, which are worth sharing, which is why I'm doing this video. There's also can get you into a lot of trouble. So there's a bad side to it as well. So what it is here is it's the save and undo and redo. I'm showing this off as 2016. In 2013, it's 2013, 2010, 2007. It's all the same. And you can click a drop-down arrow here. You can choose new and open and quick print and spelling and those kind of things. So you have those features as options. But for save and undo and redo, save is Control S, so I don't need the save button. And then undo is Control Z, which is, I don't need the undo button. And redo is Control Y. I don't need that button. And most of these things have shortcuts. And once you learn the shortcuts, you'll never use the button anyway. So why do we bother with it? Well, we bother with it because you can customize it. Now, this is the plus side of it. You can move it below the ribbon if you'd rather have it down closer, but still, I'd rather learn a shortcut. Let's see here. So I'm going to put it back above where it normally goes. Now I can customize it, and the way I can customize it is I find any button I want to have on there. So I'm going to hop to my review tab, and I find translate. And if I'm somebody who uses this to translate a lot, which is probably not the right idea, you simply right-click on it and add to Quick Access Toolbar, and there it is. I now have a translate button up there. If I want to remove it, I can right-click and remove it from the Quick Access Toolbar. That easy. So you can put whatever features on there you want and then remove them. Now, again, the reason you're putting them on there is because they're common buttons, but they'll make them really small and put them far away. Here's the plus side of doing this. I'm going to add translate, right-click, and I will add to Quick Access Toolbar. So let's suppose that's a feature I'm going to use a lot. Now, there's a shortcut for it, and every button has a shortcut. All you have to do is hit the Alt key on your keyboard, and when you do, you'll notice there's an F and an H and an N. So if I was looking for the data ribbon, I would hit the A. There's the data ribbon. And if I wanted to sort ascending, SA. So Alt ASA is Alt sort ascending, and so on. Do I have that memorized? No, it's not worthwhile memorizing, but there's things you can do that way. But you'll notice here is when I hit Alt, at the top, all these are numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and so on. You can have different numbers. So having all those extra numbers there gives me an Alt 5 shortcut for translate in this case. So that's a plus side. If you use a feature or features you use a lot, Alt and that button will work. So congratulations, you've made your life easier. However, you've opened yourself up for disaster. If you're used to the Alt thing, what will happen is you'll get muscle memory. And that muscle memory will be that Alt 5 is translate. And now you're on my machine or on a coworker's machine, and you sit down and you're working whatever and you go to translate. Well, you don't go to the review translate, not you, because you do Alt 5. Well, Alt 5 on my machine may do something else. And that could be very dangerous because you don't know what it's going to do. And so you get used to just doing the shortcut, but it could cause a disaster if you're working on somebody else's machine. Now the answer is, simply undo. You can do that as long as it's not a macro, but macros are coding. So if there's coding I use on a regular basis on this current project I'm on, instead of me having to go hunt for the macro or create a shortcut, I'll just add it to my Quick Access Toolbar, and that way I can just alter that number, boom, and have it running. But you can't undo a macro. Macro is the code behind the button, and there's step-by-step processes that can help. And if you want to learn how to do that, I teach how to work with macros, so that's an option for you. But besides that, if you do Alt 5 and Alt 5 on my computer happens to be run code, it could mess up the document completely, and there's no way around that. The other side of things, let's forget the world of macros, that I decide I come up with 10 buttons I want to have up there, or however many buttons I want to have. But save Now, with all those buttons there, I'm not going to hit Alt-1 to save. I can Control-S to save. So instead of that, I'm going to right-click and remove it from the Quick Access Toolbar. Well, now when I hit Alt, you'll see 4 is this one. And if I remove my undo and redo buttons, because I know the shortcuts for those, and I would never use these little buttons up here, then I can hit the drop-down menu here and turn off undo. I can hit the button again, turn off redo, and I can get rid of whatever I want. If I change my mind, say, oh, I should bring save back. Hit your drop-down, add save, add undo, add redo. So I've added them all, but save is no longer Alt-1, it's now Alt-3 because it depends on where, when you remove, it doesn't put them back at the front of the line. And there's no way I found yet to move them around and change the order. For your benefit, you can Alt shortcut them, which is very positive, but it can also cause you problems down the road if you get used to those shortcuts. And even for yourself, between Word and Excel, if save is Alt-1 in Excel, but save is Alt-2 in Word, then you've got challenges. So be aware of that, be cautious of that, but as an individual on your machine, you have the ability to add those things there, and now you know. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please let me know, give me a thumbs up or whatever you want to say, give me a comment, ask questions so I know what videos to make next, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, stay pumped, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.